nightmares in my head. I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Time to start. Guys, we've just come back from work and oh my god, I am knackered. I could sleep, I'm lying down, but we need to get on with some stuff. So, this is the Monday. I had to think of the days then, so bad. Yeah, this is Monday, first day. I think I'm going to do weekly. Not 100% sure, but we'll see how it pans out. I may start off as fortnightly, but I'm just a bit worried of doing like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then starting all over again and then trying to put it all into one video. I don't want to make too much long form, if I'm honest. So with it being just starting out, I mean, like, it's quite good to try and keep it as short as possible. I have already planned my next 5 weekly videos. So even though I said I've planned my next 5 weekly videos, as I already said, we will see how it pans out. I've had a very mixed reception from what I've put on the Instagram post saying, should I do weekly, fortnightly, monthly or daily? Nobody's gone for daily, thank God, at the moment anyway. I've nowhere near got enough content for that. Weekly is probably a good balance. There's a few people that were saying fortnightly. No one said monthly because it's just too long. But I had a split decision. But I'm going to check it today just to see what the outcome of it was. And I'll try and put the picture up here somewhere. And I've actually planned a few midweek videos. So we'll see how those pan out, shall we? But yeah, keep an eye out for those. But right now, I know I'm going to get on the laptop and do some deal sourcing. Well, find some properties to go and view over the next couple of days, or on Friday when I'm actually off. So that was about an hour's worth of deal sourcing done. We'll be putting a bit of a time lapse. You don't want to be sat there for God knows how long just watching me sit there, scroll through my screen and whatnot. But I think I have found a very, very prospectful house. Mind the situation, but look at this. So really like this house for 2 reasons. Obviously, yes, it's semi-detached. The outside looks clean, obviously minus the garden. It's in a great area within the West Midlands and Birmingham, and it needs a considerable amount of work, but it is clean. And nice conservatory with that skylight looks absolutely phenomenal. That nice little skylight up there. Kitchen looks clean. I just need to work out the refurb cost on this one. Little utility area. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous house. So much potential, and it's gonna be a lot of cosmetic rather than physical hard refurb. So the refurb would be cosmetically and Still things like, you know, new kitchen just to match it, make it look better, like plastering, new windows, stuff like that. But these are all things that will be rectified on the viewing. So obviously, like, it's hard to tell from a picture, but it may be that actually, you know, the walls don't need like a full back to brick plaster. It may just need a skim, dab and skim, I think it's called. I know it's a skim anyway, but that'll do. But yeah, it's more that what I was trying to get at was that it's more cosmetically just making it look better, but there's still going to be an element of, you know, back to brick if it's needed, new kitchens, the bathrooms look phenomenal as they was, but then that would be down to the investor. The investors and well, my task is to always make sure that these things are to the top tier, 10 out of 10, which I obviously that's my aim as well. Like, you want everything to look as good as it is, because when it's at that top-notch spec, that will then achieve you the best revaluation or sale price. And I mean, look at that. Then for the comparable, a very, very similar house, semi-detached, Victorian, I think they call it. So this is all very similar. Garden still nice size. It is literally round the corner as well. Floor plan very similar. 2 living rooms, entrance hall, kitchen. Entrance is there, whereas this house is more split nicely. Walk-in kitchen, dining, living room, conservatory area, utility area, and then obviously a downstairs shower room also. So that is huge compared to the other one. 3 bedrooms, bathroom. Very similar. The one that I'm looking at is for a purchase price of 250,000, but let's see what we can potentially do. And this one that I've been looking at as the comparable sold for 360,000 this time last year. Yes, maybe in a little bit of the peak area, but you know, we have some due diligence to do and some workings out to do just to see what we can do in terms of the cost for this. Then it will be book a viewing, then it will be get more into the negotiating stages. As you know, I've dealt a lot within sales, so negotiating is I'd like to think a good point for myself. But hey, let's see if we can get this on. I may be doing a video in the near future of how I do deal sourcing, little things that I look for, and just little things that I use to make it a little, what's the word I'm thinking of, a little easier and a little systematic. As hard as it is to do when it comes to deal sourcing, there is little things that you can do that do make benefits for you. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on this one, guys. It's only Monday and we have obviously until Friday. I'll try and get the viewing, see if I can get the viewing booked in today if they're still open, and then see if the wife can go there. So it may only have been an hour's worth of deal sourcing, but it's time to have food and chill. And I've been up since 4 o'clock, not had much sleep, but let's not get into that. Let's now go into chill out vibe and get back into this mode again from tomorrow. As my routine adapts more and more, the deal sourcing will progress, the deal sourcing will last longer. This doesn't mean that I've just done an hour and that's it for the day. I will continue with it later on, but let's face it, I don't want to bore you with time lapses saying that these are deals. Obviously I don't want to give up the deals either. I need to work on them first, and then if things work to a degree, then obviously with agreements that I've got with the property circle sourcing division, there's certain things that we've got to abide by. So yeah, but definitely keep an eye out for that one. I'll be running that one by TT at some point this week. So morning guys, Wednesday. Yeah, we kind of got lost on Tuesday, so we're back again for another shift, another 6 till 1. But I will be getting grafting when I get back. It's just the case of, yeah, just completely lost track of yesterday. Got back from work before I knew it. I got a little bit lazy, so again, I said I was going to be truthful about the failures, and yesterday was a failure, but today won't be. So we'll catch you later. I am back. I'll be back home about 1:30. Do some deal sourcing for a couple of hours. Spend some time with the wife and the doggo, and yeah, do some more deal sourcing of the evening and work on the business. So see you in a bit. Ta-ra a bit. Morning guys, Thursday. We have lost 2 days on stupid things like hardware issues in terms of the computer and the laptop majorly playing up, and deal sourcing's taken a bit of a hit. But we do have the viewings for the house that I was showing you the other day, and I think it's got great potential. So I will put a little time-lapse snippet of what that house is like. Drop down below what you think of it, and I will update you when I've spoken with TT potentially tomorrow, just to see if it's something that would fit the criteria of one of the investors on the list. So let's see how that goes, shall we? But right now it's 5:30 in the morning. We are on the way into work for the day, last work day of the week. 1 day off and then back in for the weekend. But we shall continue, we shall push on. Things will get better. Yeah, as I say, Tuesday and Wednesday was a bit of a failure. So I'm a bit disappointed in myself, but it's something that we'll get better at as time goes on. Nothing's going to change overnight, but we've got great things coming within the next couple of weeks. There's a few different changes that are happening, a few changes that I've set for myself, and a few goals that I've set for myself before the end of June. So we shall see how things happen, but I shall catch you this afternoon at the viewing. See ya. Hi guys, it's late. It is 1:30 AM in the morning, and I wanted to try and get a little bit of ahead with some of the editing that I've got to do and stuff. With it being my first day off as well, I was like, I can try and actually get shit done. I really need to try and get a move on. These 2 days that I've lost and part of today, it just hasn't been what I wanted to do. I really had aspirations and plans to do everything, but just the hardware issues have really taken, and that's where I've lost 2 days really. But today's been an interesting one. I had my viewings booked in for today, as you know, and I was at work. My phone's getting absolutely blew up. Consistent phone call, and I'm like, well, that's the estate agent number, I'm sure it is. The wife called them, I received the email, and just stating that your viewing's booked for this time and date. So I went on a little break and I gave them a call, and says, "Hi there, it's Jay Scott. You know, I've got a viewing booked today, but I've just received a phone call. Everything okay?" And it's like, "Yeah, we're just calling just to confirm the booking." I was like, yeah, I'm still coming, not a problem, don't worry." I was like, no, it's not that. We're having to postpone it by about an hour. So it was originally booked for 1:15. There's booking it for 2:30. Like, not a problem. You know, we move the other one as well, so we can go 2:30, 3 o'clock. I was like, yeah, that's fine, no problem. It's like, fantastic, cool, see you later. I'm back to work. Finish work at 1 o'clock, and I then get another phone call, but it was just before I finished. So I called them back as I finished and says, "Hi, it's Jay again, how can I help? I've had another missed call from you." I was like, "Jay, the house that you was going to view has sold. The vendors accepted an offer on it." I was like, "Oh." Me being me, felt a little bit deflated, as I really had high hopes. The comparable that I was using, I thought was phenomenal. I really thought it had great expectations, shall we say. No pun. But I was like, that's fine. I says, "Can we just keep the other one going?" She's like, "Yeah, that's fine. The other one will be conducted at 3 o'clock. Perfect, not a problem." So went home, spent a little time with the wife, had some food, set out, got there for 2:45. There was no car about, which I thought may have been the estate agents. There was nobody I could see within the property. I got out, had a look, no one there in the car. I was like, right, I'll just sit here. Went to call the estate agents, and then the door come flinging open. And it was the estate agent in the property. I was like, "Oh, sorry, how are you? How's the day? How are the tricks?" Nothing. "Can you take your shoes off?" Not a problem. You know, that's the vendor's wish. I will take my shoes off and conduct the viewing like that. Got in, done the viewing. She chauffeured me around, and then I started trying to get into conversation, and I felt a little rushed. And I asked if I could take some videos. No, the vendor doesn't want no picture or videos. She offered me a brochure not long after I walked in, and she was like, "You can use the brochure." I was like, "But there's just little videos that I can't get of things that I might see within the property." So walked round the house, had a look, noticed there was damp patches upstairs in a bay window, and I was like, this like, had a little feel that there was wet. Could see that the old style double glazing had blown, because there's all condensation in between the two panes of glass where they go together. Noticed it in the front bedroom as well, where it had the big swooping curved bay, but the back was a square bay. There was all polystyrene ceiling tiles. Why anyone had that back in the day, I have no idea, but hell. And I was like, okay, this house could work. It was not incomparable to what I normally have, to what I did have, sorry, for the other house that I was looking at. But I was like, this still could work. There's a few things that need to be done in the front garden. You know, there's pretty much a full refurb back to brick, all of this jazz, but obviously I need to do some due diligence when I come back and then look at what the end value could be and actually work out how much it would cost to spend on it. And the one thing that really put me off, and the way that the lady was showing me about, was every time I asked a question, even though it wasn't really a yes or expecting a yes or no response, it was no, yes, not really. I mean, just to explain this next clip, I don't mean she was telling me what to do, was in a way of offering advice, you know, like, oh, I advise you do this and you do this, and, you know, that's what's going to get you the most amount of return in value. It almost felt condescending, like I knew nothing. Now, yes, I've not done any refurbs. I haven't sourced a house yet. I'm still to source my first house. But I still feel that I have a certain amount of knowledge to know what the basics are around this. I mean, anyone could have walked into this house and seen that it was damp, seen that it needed new windows, seen that the polystyrene tiles had to come off the ceiling, but yet she felt like she needed to tell me, and that to me was just like a bit of a kick in the teeth, to be honest. Kind of shocked my confidence a little bit and made me feel a little bit low in myself, if I'm honest. Yeah, but I need to pick myself back up, move on, get on to the next one, and just forget about it. But I can get like this at times, so that's something that I know is a weakness of mine, of taking things a little too personal at times. I just need to get a bit of a thicker skin. So, but that's something that'll come with time of being somewhat in this industry at the moment. So, it's something that I know that I need to work on. I will take my own criticism on board. So yeah, we'll place something to think of. And yes, I'm differently to a degree. It was just something that as I was editing, I was watching it back and I was like, I want people to get the wrong angle of what I was trying to explain. So yeah, it's just something that I thought I'll just do a quick video, chop the video a little bit apart and then just insert this clip. So, and then the one thing I weren't too keen on was she was almost dictating of what should be done. And obviously she knew the situation. She was like, are you looking to purchase it to live in or to invest? It's for investment. I work with a large portfolio of investors. So telling her I'm a deal sourcer, but not without telling her I'm a deal sourcer. Get a full background of what I do, how I do it, what's this, what's that. And she was kind of on board, so that may have broken down some barriers, shall we say, but then also it may have put up barriers for other reasons, just for how deal sources are treated. But I never actually openly said I'm a deal sourcer. I wanted to go in there, be truthful, tell the truth, be transparent, all of that stuff. There is no point in going in saying that I'm looking to purchase this house for myself. I mean, let me know your thoughts. Was I right in saying what I said, is that I work with a large portfolio of investors? Or should I have gone in there saying that I'm the investor, but I'm working with a business partner who's got the funds? It'd be really interesting to see what other people's who are in this industry of property deal sourcing, of what their take is on it. Because I seem to be finding that when I say that I'm the investor, or I'm working with a business partner, that I then get asked for proof of funds as soon as I put that offer in. Or, obviously like today, I've then said what I've said and it's kind of been shrugged off, I felt. But overall, it really deflated me today. I then come back from the viewing and was just really not in a very motivated mood, shall we say. And this is all part and parcel of the deal sourcing. You win some, you lose some. You have to get up and keep fighting. But today, I don't know what it was. It just really hit home, and I felt really demotivated. And I spoke to a few people, and it was, you know, Jay, just take a little step back, take some time for yourself, because if you wallow on these things, they're going to take serious effect on you. So that's what I've done. I went to a pub quiz and spent the evening with some friends and the wife. Had a drink, not alcoholic. I don't really drink, to be brutally honest. And yeah, just took the time for myself to be like, right, I can get up first day off work and I can really get some shit done. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Right now I'm just editing the video for this weekend. Throughout it, or towards the end of it, you may see a few clips from Steve Hamilton and the Property Circles development tour. You go around to 5 of his properties, and they're all at different stages. Absolutely phenomenal. Really enjoyed it, to be honest. So that was something to look forward to. I'm hugely gutted this weekend that I can't go to Steve's seminar. I mean, not only is it Steve there, but then Steve's also got Sean Davis talking, and they're two people that really inspire me. Sean, I come across Sean on one of Steve's podcasts, and Sean's was originally based in Wolverhampton, and again, just another relatable person. Really likes what he does, and he puts a lot of inspirational messages on like Instagram and stuff. I will link him below, so you know, go and follow him, and then just you can just see what I seen, and can't thank the guy enough for what he puts out. It really does help on those tough days, if I'm honest. But yeah, so I'm going to finish it here for today. Again, the day has been very patchy. There's a short video from this morning, and then there's nothing until, like I said, 1:30, 2 o'clock this evening. So today has been a tough day, but tomorrow will be a better day. Things can only go up, and things will continue to go up, and we can see what we can actually get done. But I've got no viewings booked in, unfortunately. That's where I was hoping Tuesday and Wednesday would have come in clutch for it, basically. Find the houses, get the viewings booked in for Friday, and then being able to spend the day out tomorrow on 3, 4, 5 bookings, viewings in and around the West Midlands. But hell, this is where we can work towards starting better and stronger next week. I am aiming to do one of my midweek videos probably about the beginning of May, as I say, Wednesday, Thursday, so it's probably going to be approximately the 3rd or 4th. We'll see if we can get it all recorded, edited by then. But yes, I will see you in the morning. Hi guys, yes, it's Friday, Saturday, so like 1:20. Yeah, I've failed today, miserably failed. I haven't really recorded nothing. I have done deal sourcing a good part of the day, but I just haven't really taken action today. Haven't been consistent with anything that I really planned out to do. I've just sat there, laptop, wrote down some deals, calling the estate agents. I think I rang 2. One was a block booking for next weekend, next Saturday I think it was, and there was another one that I'd booked for the 25th I think it is, but I'm at work, so I'll get the wife to attend for me. Thank you. Yeah, it's just been one of those days, but you know, we will start next week stronger and better. Yes, I know you shouldn't really say the whole let's start next week. It should be in the now and, you know, taking action from tomorrow being Saturday, but yeah, I'm back at work the weekend and the first couple of days of next week, so then we will take action with immediate effect. I will take action tomorrow morning before I go to work at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, I will get back on the phones, get back on the deal sourcing, and try and network with as many people as I can, because of all the groups and the different people that I speak to. Just trying to take some action and really get out there as much as I can, as well as also like trying to generate work for myself out of my normal day-to-day job, as weird as that sounds. But yeah, as I've said, like, I'm a qualified electrician to a degree. I just I don't have the rights to sign-offs and stuff like that, but I've got a friend that I can work alongside that I haven't met very long, so I can always do work with him, which is always a benefactor. So yeah, we will see how things pan out, but things are going good to a degree. I just need to take it to that next level. I am going to start taking my videos out of being in this room, which is kind of like my studio, officey kind of place, when I was working from home, as well as it's my gaming setup as well. So yeah, we'll venture outside, see some daylight, and yeah, just start leveling, making changes to what we do. Like the gym, I'm looking at doing boxing, so if anyone can recommend someone that does like a boxing training regime, I have already spoke to a few people. So yeah, like, follow the Instagram, drop me a message on there. I'm pretty responsive and pretty active on there. Not stories wise, stories you'll get them in the morning, and then I kind of just vanish into thin air while I go away with my thoughts. So I'll link the Instagram down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, they're much appreciated. As I say, this is all for me, not for the likes, not for the subs, not for nothing. This is for me to connect with more people in this world, for me to grow as a person, to get more confidence and just enjoy it. There's no point in doing something that you don't actually enjoy. So yeah, you will start seeing levels change. We're on the bottom step at the moment, or the bottom rung, whichever one you want to think of. Bottom floor, rung, step, and we will start climbing. But yeah, this is just all part of the process of me and you guys out there that have already subbed, have already viewed. They're much appreciated. And yeah, I am gonna try and do something tomorrow before I start work, Saturday, and then I'll do some clips that I got from as I said earlier, from the property tour that I attended last Saturday. So yeah.